My God, what an exciting project. And I'm so glad you're in food because this is it's a good mix.
Yeah. I've
Yeah.
been talking about that a lot. I've been really trying to think about ways that restaurants can use NFTs, and I think they can use it as either rewards, like rewards programs. I'm thinking about, or you know, events or pop-ups or things like that, where you used to have to sell tickets, right? But then, like a rewards program for a restaurant. And if you had a rewards program for a restaurant, someone would sign up, and then if they move, it's gone. Like they just leave. There's an NFT involved with it. They give you a price, and then you can reward them with a discount. And then if they leave or they move, they can sell that, and then you could get part of that as well.
Yep. That's a great idea. It's a fantastic idea. It's also cool to use NFTs as like passes for private events or extra
Yeah,
things. What I don't like about NFTs is just artwork. Not everybody's an artist. Sure, that's great for artwork, but I like utility. What is
yeah,
this NFT doing for you?
right.
By owning this piece of digital verified non-fungible tokens, like what is it doing for you? And that's where the key to NFTs is.
So you've probably purchased an NFT.
I have a shit ton. I have a shit ton of NFTs. I have them all over on different blockchains: Tezos, Solana, Ethereum. I have a handful of Gary V's,
Do you really?
VeeFriends. Oh yeah, dude. I bought a couple back in the day, and man, I was sweating. I'm like, man, am I really spending this much money on these NFTs? It was like a couple $1,000 at the time, but oh
But now
god,
all of
it,
his, like the floor price is like 20 or 30 grand, isn't it?
oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's insane.
And
It's
he's
absolutely
pretty
insane.
smart. Like as like I like Gary V, but over the year until this NFT project came out, I'd say for the last 2000, his NFT project came out earlier. Was it earlier this year?
Yeah, May.
So the previous 2 years set, he was kind of saying the same thing over and over and over again. So I kind of like, not that I tuned him out, but I've heard him say all that. So I was like, I don't need to hear him say that. But then when he got into NFTs and crypto, I was kind of like, when he gets into something, I'm always curious as to why. And he was really smart about his launch that he did with the NFTs.
Dude made $30 million in 24 hours.
Yeah, I like that he had utility with it, and he has different ones. So with different NFTs, you get different things.
Yep. And I think that is so cool. And I really love that aspect of it. Now, me, I'm not super interested in getting a CryptoPunk or a Bored Ape Yacht Club.
Yeah,
Like, I'm not. It's just a flex.
right,
But Gary's NFTs are going to get me into VCon. And
right.
I know he has a fucking plan for the next 50 years. And that's
Yeah.
what's important to me because there's not a doubt in my mind that each one of these VeeFriends is going to be worth $1 million one day. I
When
know it.
does the Evan NFT come out?
Well, it's not specifically an Evan NFT. It's a project I'm working on with another chef
Really?
because it's food related NFT. Yeah.
Fantastic.
My co-founder and I, his name's Kyle. He opened a handful of restaurants here in California. Really successful. We were roommates. We've been friends for a long time and business friends for even longer time. Solid dude. But he too wants to get into the space. And so we came up with an idea called NFTs. And NFTs is an NFT. If you own the token, if you hold the token, we're going to send you edible gifts.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Yep, we're gonna send you like cool ramen boxes or like steaks or new seasonings, and it's really focused around a foodie community. So if you own this NFT, you basically get free shit, and that's all you have to do. You just have to own this NFT and participate.
Let me ask you a question about that. So when you set the price for the NFT, do you have a plan in place for how long you're going to be sending them things? Because you can't be like, hey, it's $50, but we're going to send you things forever, because then you're gonna be like, shit, we just wasted all this time and money, and you only paid $50 for it.
Yeah, that's a really good question. So there's two-part answer to that. So the first thing is when people typically join a Discord for an NFT drop or a mint, after the project has been minted, they leave. They didn't get one. I'm out.
Right.
Nothing to see here. I don't give a shit anymore. There's no chance of me getting one. I'm gone. So that is the first problem that needs to be solved. How do you keep your members there? How do you keep them engaged? And how do you keep your following? We are doing, instead of doing one big giant mint, we're doing a bunch of smaller mints. And
Got
so we're
it.
going to keep the followers there waiting for the next one if they didn't get it. And so by continuously minting like 500 or 1,000 like every 6 months or so, you're reintroducing new cash flow, and you're also keeping the members available, and you're increasing your audience size. The second way that we're going to do it is by collaborating with other consumer packaged goods companies and other restaurants so that we can leverage buying power for a greater group of audiences.
Got it.
And the third way that we're going to do it is we built in certain percentages for each of the transactions and of the original mint. So like 80% of all the money that's collected is going to be used to send the gifts, and throw events for the NFT holders.
Is
And
there a
if our
time
math
frame?
is correct, yeah, it should be coming out in less than 6 months. We're shooting for March, April next year.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, we have the art done. I'm building the website. I've taken the role of a CTO on the project. It's really great. And so our goal is to make sure that there's certain allocation and be super transparent about it. That, when things are resold, like percentages of it go to fund more events.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's our goal. If our math is correct, it should work out, and we won't have to deal with the Ponzi scheme, type of shit. Because,
Right.
that would be my fear is what if we run out of money, and we
Yeah.
might, but I think that if we execute in the right way and focus on giving a ton of value and focus on really creating a super dope community of food lovers, then we'll be okay.